Yabba dabba do. Oh, hi there, Fred Flintstone here. Welcome to my world, Bedrock, where the sun always shines and the rocks are always, well, rocky. All right, I'm up. Now I know what you're thinking. Fred, you're gonna be late for work. Well, in Bedrock, we've got a saying, better late than never, but never late is better. Or something like that. Come on, let's go, you pile of pebbles! Progress is our most important product. Progress schmogress, if it ain't broke, don't fix it, I always say. Made it. Now let me show you how we do things in the quarry. Don't tell Mr. Slate about the naps. It's our little secret, okay? Ah, geez. I can't just leave the little guy there. There you go, little fella. Fly free. And maybe put in a good word for me with your mom, eh? Those aerial attacks are getting old.
Attention everyone, this is Chip Rockhead, our new efficiency expert. And this is the future of slate, rock and gravel.
Behold, the Rockomation 3000! This marvel can do the work of 10 cavemen!
Uh-oh, why do I get the feeling my day just went from bad to worse?
With this machine, we'll be automating most of our operations. I'm afraid this means downsizing.
Downsizing? In the Stone Age? Looks like this caveman's between a rock and a hard place.
Fred, you're home early and covered in tar?
Oh, Wilma, it's worse than tar. They're bringing in a machine to replace us at the quarry.
Oh, Fred, that's terrible. What are you going to do?
I don't know, Wilma. Maybe it's time to hang up my hard hat and become a professional bowler?
Frederick Flintstone? That's not the man I married. The Fred I know wouldn't give up without a fight.
You're right, Wilma. But what can one caveman do against a machine?
Why don't you talk to Barney? 2 heads are better than one, even if they're hard as rocks.
Hey, Barn, got a minute?
For you, Fred, I've got a whole geological era.
And that's the whole rocky situation, Barn.
Gee, Fred, that's a real dilemma. Have you thought about challenging the machine?
Challenge it? Barney, my boy, you're a genius. I've got it. We'll challenge Mr. Slate to a contest. Man versus machine.
But Fred, how are you going to beat a machine?
With a little teamwork and a lot of Flintstone ingenuity. Think about it, Barn. It's not just about our jobs. It's about all our friends at the quarry, their families. We've got to do this for them. Mr. Slate, I've got a proposition for you.
What is it, Flintstone? Make it quick.
How about a contest? Your fancy machine against a team of your best workers. If we win, we keep our jobs.
Interesting. And if the machine wins?
Then, we'll all quit without a fuss.
You got yourself a deal, Flintstone. The contest will be in 1 week.
What have I got myself into? Looks like this caveman's between a rock and a hard place, literally. All right, gang. We've got 1 week to turn ourselves from pebbles into boulders. We're not just fighting for our jobs. We're fighting for our way of life. It's time to show that machine what real cavemen can do.
You've got a way with words, Fred. You could even be mayor of Bedrock someday.
Mayor Flintstone? Nah, too much responsibility. Now let's get to work. That's it. Feel the burn. No pain, no gain. Nothing like a little cat and mouse to get the blood pumping.
Hey, Fred, check out my Rockomatic 2000. It's like the machine, but for muscles.
Barney, my boy, you're a regular cave-Einstein.
Fred, don't you think you're pushing yourself too hard? You've been at this for hours.
Yawning. Just a little longer, Wilma. I've almost cracked this new training routine. Can't talk now, Wilma. Gotta plan tomorrow's boulder toss routine.
Fred? Don't you think we should take a break? The guys are looking pretty beat.
A break? That machine doesn't take breaks, and neither can we. Hey there, little fella. You lost? You know what? Barney's right. Let's call it a day, everyone. We've earned it. Tomorrow, it's you and me. You big pile of pebbles.
You okay, buddy? You've been working yourself to the bone. No pun intended.
Barn. What if I'm not good enough? What if I let everyone down?
Fred, you've already done more than anyone could ask. Win or lose, we're all in this together.
Thanks, pal. I needed that. Now, let's go home and get some shut-eye. Tomorrow's the big day. All right, gang. This is it. Remember, we're not just rocks. We're bedrock.
Ladies and gentlemen, dinosaurs of all ages, welcome to the ultimate showdown. Man versus machine. Tweet, tweet.
Keep it up, boys. We're neck and neck.
Well, I'll be a monkey's uncle. They're actually doing it.
Time for a little boost.
Pick up the pace, fellas. We can't let that overgrown rock cutter win.
Fred, we're going too fast. It's not safe.
Just a little more. We can do this.
Fred, look out.
Barney. Barney, pal, are you okay?
Did anybody get the number of that rock?
What have I done? Everyone, get back. It's gonna blow.
Great granite. The whole town's in danger.
Forget the contest. We've got to save Bedrock. What have I done? I've really hit rock bottom this time. And I mean that literally. Some hero I turned out to be. I was so focused on beating that hunk of junk, I put everyone in danger. I've really made a gravel pit of things this time. Maybe Bedrock would be better off without old Fred Flintstone. At least you don't think I'm a total rockhead, huh? But what am I gonna do now?
You're going to stand up and make things right, Fred Flintstone.
Wilma? But after everything I've done...
We all make mistakes, Fred. It's what you do next that matters.
You're right, Wilma. I've been as thick as a boulder, but it's time to shape up. I've got to fix this. But how? Wilma, you're right. It's time for this caveman to stop being stuck between a rock and a hard place. Yabba dabba. Uh-oh. Looks like we're not out of the woods yet, folks. Well, I wanted to make an impact, just not like this.
Fred, what are we going to do?
We need something big enough to stop that boulder. Something like the Rockomation 3000. Barney, Mr. Slate, everyone, we need to work together.
You got it, buddy. What's the plan?
We're gonna use this machine to save Bedrock. Sir, I know I said progress was a pain in the asphalt, but sometimes you need to roll with the changes.
Flintstone, have you lost your marbles?
No, sir, but we're about to lose our town if we don't act fast. Thanks, little fella. I knew you'd fly to the occasion.
Are you sure about this, Fred?
Nope, but that's never stopped me before.
Be careful, Fred.
Don't worry, Wilma. I've got a rock-solid plan.
Fred, buddy?
Ahem. Is this what they mean by being caught between a rock and a hard place?